ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are we live? That is the question. I think we're live. Welcome back. Welcome to another beautiful fall, windy, cold afternoon stream. I am cozy, warm, and comfortable in my ultimate gaming shed of doom. As always, I am happy, excited, fortunate, and blessed to be here. I hope that you are excited to be here as well. And we're going to do something a little bit different today, actually. First, let's make sure that everything is working because, as you know, we updated the setup this week. Everything's brand new. We're streaming through the second streaming PC, which means everything's infinitely more complicated than it used to be. And we need to make sure that things are working. See that? It's a good thing we checked. I think we might be good to go. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Cookie, welcome back. It's good to see you. Glad you could make it. So yeah, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I mean, normally what I do is I play first person shooters and I do it very poorly. That's kind of my what is it? MO, my modicum operandi. That's what I normally do. But I am a huge fan of science fiction. Huge fan of science fiction. And I love science fiction games. I love science fiction movies. And I recently downloaded The Outer Worlds 2. It's included with Game Pass. And I was like, yeah, brah, I want to check that ish out. Skrillex. What's up, brother? Welcome back. Thanks for being here, man. I think I need to turn down something. What do I need to turn down? Because that was loud as a motherfucker. This is what happens when you have complicated audio. Maybe I know one thing I need to turn down. I know what I need to turn down. Shabopity. This. All right, we're probably gonna have to make some adjustments as we go. Like I said, the setup is new, and I'm still kind of locking everything in, figuring everything out. So we'll get it all sorted out. But yeah, recently I downloaded Outer Worlds 2, and just got home from work. Welcome home, buddy. Glad you're home. Glad you could make it. I was just explaining that we're gonna do something a little bit different today. Normally we play Battlefield. Usually, or at least recently, we have been playing Battlefield. And I think I've mentioned the last couple days that I recently downloaded Outer Worlds 2, and I have really been wanting to play it. And so I think we're going to check out Outer Worlds 2 today. I played the first one, loved the first one, was just a great time. So I'm like, I want to check out the second one. So I figured we'll branch out, explore the galaxy a little bit. So hopefully this should be fun. Let me flip you over so you can see what we are doing. You can, check to make sure everything else is working. Let's see here. All right, that appears to be working. That's good. Let's turn that down a little bit, I think. I think that is this one, I think. All right, let's check this. Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right. We're getting it locked in. We're getting it figured out. How was work today, Mr. Skrillex? Hopefully good. Hopefully not too awful. All right. So you want to know what? Like, it sucked. Yeah. I mean, it does, right? It's work. What are you going to do? I guess that's why they call it work. I don't even know what the word work means, but I imagine it means something awful that you absolutely do not want to do, but have to do because it pays you money. You know, they say do something that you love and you will never work a day in your life. Unfortunately, and like, I don't want to get too, I don't know. I don't want to get too, I don't even know what the right word for this is. Philosophical, I guess. But unfortunately, like in the society that we have built for ourselves, that's more difficult for most people than you would hope that it would be, right? Like it's more difficult for most people to make a living doing something that they love than it should be, I guess is a better way to say that. You know, like that expression is a beautiful sentiment, but the reality is most people just we have to do whatever we can do to make a living and to get by. And so that's why work sucks. Maybe we could change the meaning of the word work if we could, I don't know, all come together and restructure our society in a way where we can all contribute meaningfully doing something that we are passionate about, that we love and that we enjoy instead of contributing um, in any way that, you know, we can find that pays us money. I don't know. Picked up 1 week expired chicken with your bare hands. You smell like expired. Oh my God, bro. And chicken, when it goes bad, oh, is like legitimately one of the worst smells ever. Like chicken and pork is really bad too. Fish is of course really bad, but in my opinion, I think that poultry in general, when it goes bad, it like tops them all. Like it is the worst one. Like if you have a piece of chicken, you know what I mean, and you like wrap it up and put it in the fridge, leftovers, and then it gets lost back there and that starts to go bad. That is the worst smell. Like every time somebody opens the refrigerator door, the and just entire house is filled with that rotten chicken smell. Oh my God, man. It is, yeah, chicken is the worst. Yeah, that sucks, bro. That definitely sucks. You might need to take a shower, buddy, because that would drive me nuts. Oof. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, hopefully your day gets better because, yeah, it does smell like kind of like a dead body. It's foul. I don't know why, but poultry is like one of the worst ones. Maybe it's that salmonella. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is that makes it smell so bad. But hopefully your day's going to get a little bit better because we're about to do something awesome. We are going to check out Outer Worlds 2. And I haven't even launched this yet. So like hopefully we don't have to go through 50,000 flipping updates and I should have thought of this beforehand, but I don't know. I think I mentioned I was a little bit late today and obviously I was not busy preparing for the stream because if I was, then I would have already done all this and we wouldn't be talking about hoping that there aren't like a bazillion updates or whatever. But yeah, you know what I think I need to do? Like I keep changing my stream start times and it used to be 11 and then I think I changed it to 10:30 and then I changed it to 10 and like I realized that I couldn't make 10. So then I think I changed it back to 10:30, but in my head I have been thinking that I changed it back to 11 and I actually have no idea what time my schedule actually says I'm supposed to be here. And I've just been kind of showing up at 10:30 thinking that I'm showing up early when technically I think I have it scheduled for 10:30 anyway. So I think I need to update my schedule so that I know what it actually is. so that I can actually be here on time. You threw up twice. Oof. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Sorry you had to go through that, brother. I'm sorry. All right, so Outer Worlds 2. Like I said, I played the first one. Fantastic. Like I guess like first person like FPS RPG. It kind of like Elder Scrolls in space is kind of the way that I would describe it if you haven't played the first one. Super super cool, like um I don't know, like when you think of old science fiction comic art style, you know what I mean? Like if you see the old, even old sci-fi television shows and movies from like the 60s and 70s, they have this certain look to them. And I would say that Outer Worlds really draws a lot from that aesthetic. Just very, very cool. A lot of fun. So I've actually been pretty excited to try Outer Worlds 2, to try the second one since it came out. So I'm pretty stoked that we're going to be doing this today. Let's launch the game and hope that it just fires up and we don't have to go through like a bazillion updates, because that would, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but you know, yeah, baby. Let's hope that my sound works. Bracing. Yes. 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 Generating shaders. This game is optimizing shaders for your system to ensure smooth performance and reduce in-game stuttering. This process converts shader code into a format tailored to your hardware, enhancing visual effects and overall gameplay experience. Depending on your system, compiling may take a few minutes. You know, I appreciate this message because like every game that you launch nowadays goes through this compiling shaders thing, and I'm kind of new to PC gaming, but I remember the last time that I played on PC, like the whole shader situation wasn't, I don't ever remember this being a thing, but now it's a thing on every game that I play, and nobody ever explains what it is and why I have to wait for it to finish. Like Call of Duty is awful about this because it seems like every time I launch Call of Duty, it has to compile the shaders, and it takes forever, and they never tell you what that actually means and why they keep doing it over and over again. So I appreciate this message. At least now I know what it means when a game says that it's compiling shaders. So, you know, that's cool. I gotta stop biting my fingers too, by the way. It's an awful habit. I have done it for years, and I'm not even gonna show you a close-up because like not only do I bite my nails, but I bite the skin all around the cuticle, and especially my thumbs, man, they just look awful. I could never be a hand model. They look terrible. It looks like an animal has been chewing on my fingers like a bone or something. Digging this soundtrack, by the way. Definitely liking the music already. I'm excited about this, man. I really am. I'm stoked to try out this game. If it's anything like the first one, I'm gonna absolutely love it. And I haven't played a good story game in a while, you know? Like, I like to play first-person shooters. I like multiplayer and stuff like that, but man, I really love a good story game. That's kind of I don't know. I guess story games have always kind of been my main kind of go-to when it comes to gaming. And it isn't really until recently that I started playing like online multiplayer, specifically online shooters, like a lot, you know? I mean, I played the first Black Ops on my PlayStation back in the day, and I've played some different Call of Duties. I played a little bit of Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War. I played Black Ops 6, but it's very recent that I guess I've kind of like switched over to first-person shooters as being the main type of game that I play. So I'm pretty excited to be getting back to a good story game. Photosensitivity warning. A small percentage of people may experience a seizure when exposed to certain visual images, including flashing lights or patterns. This is for you. All right, so pay attention because this is important information. Even people who have no history of seizures or epilepsy may have an undiagnosed condition that can induce previously undetected epileptic symptoms. That's tough. Epileptic symptoms. Boy, that's tough to say. All right, so you have been warned. Space. Except, ooh. Here's something that you might not know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this to you. Something that I just thought about that I definitely should have taken care of beforehand. Can you see this? I am one of like the 5 people in the world that plays with one of these Razer Tartarus gaming pads. I like it. I like it better than the regular keyboard. It isn't like a lot different than the regular keyboard, but the keys, if you can see, the thing that I like about it is that the keys are all kind of like lined up straight. So it's a little easier for me to find them with my fingers. I still always hit the wrong keys, but still. I'm one of the 5 people, I think, on the planet who plays with one of these, and I just realized we're probably going to have to... we're probably going to have to go through some keybinds and get this thing set up for this game. Because this, right now, it's all set up for Battlefield 6. So, yeah, we're going to have to probably make a new profile. All right, adjust the gamma slider until you can barely see the logo. Well, that looks good. All right, accessibility. Motion blur. Field of view. We'll dial this up a little bit to... Normally, I like to play it like 105, 110. We'll try 105. Okay, volume. I guess we can leave all that the same. Display language English. Conversation subtitles. We'll definitely keep those on. Bark subtitles. Oh, like, I get it. Barkers. Like NPCs that just kind of bark stuff out. If this, yeah, we'll keep those on. Cinematic subtitles. If disabled, subtitles would not be shown in cutscenes or rendered movies. You know, I guess we'll like try and keep just the defaults as much as possible. You hear that? What is that called? Not a pheromone. That woo. That's like that old, like science fiction sound, like that 50s science fiction sound. Like, are you hearing this soundtrack in the background? It's fantastic already. What is that called? That instrument that you don't touch it. You play it with your hands by manipulating, I think it's an electrical field around the instrument, God, what is that called? It's something, I think it sounds like pheromone or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called though. All right. Okay, what key bindings? We're not going to mess with that yet. We'll get into the game and kind of figure out what's going on there. We might just have to swap to the keyboard for now, just, you know, so we have everything at least accessible. Oh, you can do third person near, third person far. I think I like first person. We're going to keep most of this stuff at defaults, I think. Mouse sensitivity. We're probably going to have to adjust this, but enable mouse smoothing. Enables cursor movement adjustments using mouse acceleration and smoothing off. No. You don't want that. Okay, we'll just default all. All right. Here we go.
To the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Yeah, man, I love it already. The dry humor is just perfect. Yeah, I want to start a new game. Duh.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy.
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
It's so good already.
One side of the galaxy to the next. The Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
Oh my god.
So remember,
I am so
if you
glad we
or your
decided to play
neighbor's
this.
government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
I am so glad that we decided to play this. All right. Now we get to make a character. It's a handsome fellow right there. I think probably this guy is the base. We're going to have to adjust. Let's see. Yeah. I think this guy. I don't think I have that much of a butt chin, do I? Do I have a butt chin? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. No, I don't have a butt chin. What is this changing? Okay, chin. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have bags under my eyes, unfortunately, because I never get sleep. Yep. All right, this is all going to be scars and stuff. All right, I think that guy. Age. Oof. I'm not that old, bro. Okay. I mean, I think this looks pretty damn good so far, right? Nose size. I definitely have a bigger nose than that. Can I spin this guy? Okay, yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you see this thing? It's pretty substantial. Oh, I didn't even... Ooh! Yo, bro, I even have a scar right here on my lip, but that is on the wrong side. Hold on, we gotta see if we can get that scar on the right side. What's nose tilt? Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely have a little bit of a hook to my nose. Whoa, that's too much. Okay, I think that's good. All right, hold on. We got to go back to features. We got to try and get this scar on the other side. It's not that bad. Oh my God, this dude looks like he got this shit beat out of him. It was this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me tell you how, I don't know if you can even see it, but I have a scar on my lip here. And I've never been a fighter, right? Like, never been the kind of person to pick fights or get into fights if I didn't have to. But I've been in a couple fights in my life when I was younger. And so there was this kid, I'm not going to say his name. We'll call him John. There was this kid, John, that I went to school with. And he was a real dick. And he used to pick on a lot of people, but I was actually his friend for quite a while. And one day, for like whatever reason, he was being a dick to this other kid. Yeah, playing the Outer Worlds 2. I downloaded this like a couple days ago. I played the first one and freaking loved it. And I've been wanting to play this one, so I'm really excited to play this because I love science fiction and like the old like 50s, 60s retro sci-fi kind of aesthetic. I just absolutely love. So yeah, pretty stoked to finally be getting around to playing this. So anyway, one day this kid was being a jerk and I like said something to him, right? I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, stop being a dick, basically. And remember, like I said, me and this kid were friends, and it's very good. Yeah, like I said, I played the first one and loved it, so I have high hopes for this one. I do. I have very high hopes. Like, so far already, just the opening cutscene and intro, fantastic. Just fantastic. Like, right on par for what I was hoping the tone of the game would be. So I have very high hopes. So anyway, this kid just turned to me and he was probably like a good foot taller than me, right? Like I would not have ever picked a fight with this dude. Turns to me out of nowhere again, had been friends up to this point, hauls off and just punches me right in the face, right? Punches me in the face. I've always had these big front teeth. Punches me, my lip hits my front tooth and splits right in two. I ended up getting 6 stitches in my lip and it left me with a scar for the rest of my life. It is fortunately very small now. It's like difficult to see unless you're up close in person. You probably can't see it on the camera. But yeah, I've got a scar on my lip almost just like this one, except it's not on the bottom lip. It's only on the top. So, yeah, anyway, I think that looks pretty good so far. We're going to have to change the hair. Let's see what hairstyles we got. All right, that's kind of ridiculous. Let's just go all the way back to the beginning. I am in serious need of a haircut right now, but that's probably pretty close. That's really close to what my hairstyle normally looks like. Hair color is a little bit darker. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe even a little bit darker than that. Yeah, a little bit darker than that. You just finished it about 2 days ago. There we go. I think that's perfect. Perfect. Right? Yeah, that's perfect. Don't tell me any spoilers because I'm pretty excited about this. Legit pretty excited about this. We need a little bit more stubble simply because I don't like to shave much. Whoa, that's too much. Okay, I guess this one. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Facial hair color, probably a little bit. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. I mean, I think that's looking pretty good so far. Remember, we were head 19. Let's just see what the other options look like. Yo, what? What is with this dude? It looks like the bottom of his face is just swollen. Like he got stung by a bee or something. No. See, I should have just stuck with the one, man. Now I'm going to be all over the place. That's actually not bad either, right? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, right? I think that's probably pretty close. Number 2. That one's pretty close too. They're so close. We were on 19. Oh, yeah. So number 2 is much better. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I think that's pretty close. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. All right, cosmetic. No. No. Okay. Your nose is different. All right, hold on. Face, nose. How come I was zoomed in and I can't zoom back in now? Man, I was zoomed in really close. Now I can't get zoomed in. I mean, my nose is pretty big. I don't know why I can't get zoomed in more, though. I was zoomed in so close just a second ago. WTF, mate. There we go. Okay, there we go. I mean, legit, my nose is pretty big, but it ain't that damn big. Come on now. Nose tilt. Yeah, that's crazy looking. Right? I mean, I think that's pretty damn close. Come on now. Nose height. No. Nose width? No, my nose isn't that wide. I think it does come down pretty low. All right, I think that's about as close as I'm going to get. All right, background. We have ex-convict. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record or escape while they weren't looking. Ooh, I like that. Gambler, no. Lawbringer. You join the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order. No. Nah, that's not me. Professor, that's definitely not me. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problem your work history may have caused. And what's a roustabout? You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet, one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you are now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Nah, we'll go with Renegade. I like Renegade. Right, traits. Brawny. You're able to perform great feats of strength in combat. You're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. Brilliant. Innovative. You are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwables, and resources create up to twice as many of those items for the same amount of crafting materials. I feel like that could be useful. Lucky, 5% critical chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. Nimble, 25% crouch speed, 25% combat sprint speed. Resilient. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. Suave. 10% discount at all vendors, and bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. Witty. Reputation with any faction can never decrease. Mafusa. Yeah, I've played RedSec. Yep, I was playing some RedSec yesterday, actually. I play a lot of Battlefield 6 on this channel, actually, but we are taking a little side arc and checking out Outer Worlds 2. But yeah, I've definitely played RedSec. Gauntlet in the Battle Royale. I mean, yeah, for sure. I'll play. Join. I don't know if you're in my Discord, but join my Discord server. The link is in all of my social bios. Click it, join up. We play all the time. We've got a few people in there. We all play. So there's definitely people to play with in there. That's the place to be, man. Definitely the place to be if you're looking for people to play with. Same as my socials. Grip It by the Husk. Like I said, just click the link to the server, my Discord server. It's in my bios. It's in all the bios on all my socials. So it doesn't even matter which one you look at. It'll be in there. All right. Witty. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation with a faction, such as vendor surcharges. Damn. I don't know. What do you think? I like witty. And I like innovative. We'll take innovative. Skills. Well, I mean, come on. I feel like we're definitely going to take guns, right? I mean, yeah. Lockpick, medical, observation, science, sneak, speech. All right, guns. 10% ranged damage, 1% armor penetration. Engineering could be really useful too, though. I'm sure all of these are useful. I'm going to take guns. This is America after all. Oh, wait. How many of these specialized... Wait. All right. Skills determine your characters. Select one skills to specialize in. Okay. So I selected one, right? Are we supposed to select more than one? So maybe... Guns in melee? Okay, yeah, we gotta select two. Well, you know, it's... Hold on, let's get something that's not combat for the second one. So we'll take guns and... We'll take guns and engineering. Right? I feel like those could be useful. We'll take guns and engineering. All right. Name is Grip. Can I fit the whole thing in here? Okay. Yeah, we'll just go back to Grip. Grip It by the Husk is going to get long to read over and over again. All right. Innovative guns engineering. Yes. We are good to go. How challenging? All right, we're going to do normal because you know what I'm saying?
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got.
Damn right I am.
Let's say our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with De Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent De Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
All right. All right. We got to adjust our mouse sensitivity faux show. Controls, mouse sensitivity. Try 5%. Okay. Let's see how this feels. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. I don't know, we might even go. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that feels good. Man.
Commander, hey, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. This a test? The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side. Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. Call should come through at the console.
Always be polite. Always treat people with respect. And look out for other people, especially people who are weaker than you, because that is your job. If you're stronger than somebody, it is your responsibility to look out for them. Man, I love this art style. Getting pretty good performance.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Got a little medical bay here. Guess this is a storage area, or maybe this is where the engineering, the shop will be. This looks like maybe a crafting bench or something, if I had to guess. What else do we have? Sealed, of course. Engine room down here, I suspect. Oh no, this is the okay. That's the hatch out of the ship. Look at that. 10 XP just for fixing the door. Pick up agent helmet. Equip. Yeah, baby. Credentials. What do we got here? What's this? Earth Directorate ship the Incognito Commander's Terminal. Welcome, Commander. Please select from the following menu. Earth Directorate Agent Handbook. What's this? Oh, of course. The door handle, you idiot.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core. Then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Move groundwork for this mission. I don't need a
All
team
right.
led by some
Calm down, lady.
self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
Calm down, lady.
We shall see.
Let's
But since
show a
you
little
are the commanding officer here, I have no choice but to give you the
little
benefit
decor
of the
here.
doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need
You
to
know
go
what,
now.
lady? You're
My
pushing it.
absence will be noticed soon. Once
You are
land,
pushing
I'll
it.
patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mic different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
The Protectorate. Isn't that how tyranny always starts? For your own good, right? For your own good. Always the same. All right, let's get it on. Place looks like the Death Star, only much cooler. All right, let's figure out some buttons here. Whoops. So I guess that's that. Okay, so I guess that's the time dilation thing. All right, we'll figure it out as we go.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Okay, copy that. Mercy oxymorphone. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing while in combat. Okay. Okay. Rabbit sprat hide. Junk items can be broken down for crafting materials. All right. Power fuse. Ooh, mechanist badge. An ID badge for the apparently deceased mechanist. Cadet Robin Mowry. Subject number 831. That could be useful. Exaltation lung sanitizer plus 32% inhaler charge. Okay. Oh, okay. That's that thing down the bottom. So I guess when that gets fully charged up, you can hit Z to heal yourself. Compact rounds. All right, got some ammo. That's nice. That door is gonna open and a bunch of shit's gonna come through it. Yup. Of course.
Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
Shock rod, you know.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
All right, let's use the badge.
Have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
The mental refreshment.
Oh, I mean, yes, of course I would, willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. For what? Not helping you shirk responsibility for failing to serve the Protectorate adequately? For letting your fellow subjects down?
We should have just killed the robots.
I am a highly decorated custodian of
We
Ingress,
should have
and
just
I
killed the
will not
robots.
be swayed from my duty. So, you can just sit there until the arbiters find time to come for you. We all have more important things to do until the ceremonies are over than put up with your nonsense. Good day.
Yep, should have just killed the robots. Let's go kill the robots. Can I duck? What button ducks? Which button ducks? There's got to be like a crouch button, right? Hold on. Controls. Crouch preference. All right, edit key bindings. Walk forward, strafe left, jump, sprint, left shift, crouch, sneak, left control. Okay, we are going to change that to... Oh, Companion 1 special ability. Yeah, see. All right, we will just switch to the... We'll switch to the keyboard instead of going through the whole key binding situation, because that's going to be a pain in the butt.
Waste no time reducing those mechs to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
Yeah, I can't do that. All right, we gotta make some changes to some keybinds here. All right, so let's make a new profile for our little peripheral here. Shaboop. Okay, let's duplicate this one. Okay. There we go.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector.
Great work, Commander. Should we get a leg on that?
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Yeah, DeVries is a little uptight. Yeah.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Hell yeah, we got this under control.
Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot.
All right. We need to set our sprint preference to hold, crouch to toggle. That's how I like it.
Certainly part of it.
Tactical Time Dilation Gadget. You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology. The Tactical Time Dilation Gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment and the science skill. Q activates gadget, and the middle mouse button swaps gadgets. Okay. Oh. I'm not sure how that works yet. Protected by who? All right, what's our plan of attack here? Are these guys going to attack us? No. No, we don't need to worry about those guys. That guy, on the other hand, has a red bar above his name. All right. Wait, where are we going? I guess through this door, right? Tribute, junk items. All right, so that's all crafting stuff.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. We encountered one guard that dealt with. Should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. I'd stand alone.
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Going straight to it.
What is the shock rod? You know, maybe we will put sprint back on toggle. I really like the way that feels. Updated testing protocols, D-F and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Whatevs, bruh. Mag pick. I'm getting a lot of ammo here, so that's a good thing. Black powder. Noise. Okay. Didn't say anything important, right? Like, none of that looked important. I don't feel like we need to remember any of that.
Transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Manual in the locker to your right. Transformer manual. Ooh, stun baton. Pick up stun baton. See, compare. Sneak attacks. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, this allows you to preview your damage and prepare a power attack. Weak spot hit or charge shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal power attack damage. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage with other weapons. All right. So how do I... So how do I switch to the... Explosive grenade? How do I throw the explosive grenade? Oh, G. Of course. Grenade is going to be G. So, how do I switch to the stun baton? I don't... I don't understand. How do I switch to the stun baton? Like, I just picked it up. How do I... Whatever. I don't know. We don't need no stinking stun baton anyway.
As its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you.
All right, hold on. Let's make sure that we have... I think I have G. Yeah, I have G bound already. All right, we're good. We're golden there.
Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog.
But seriously though, how do I switch to the stun baton? Like, you know what I mean? If I wanted to use it, how would I switch to it? Yeah, like how do I switch to it? C is compare. Compare to what? Okay, hold on. How do we switch to the stun baton? Movement. Gameplay. Use interact. Interact. Aim block. Quick melee is T? Oh, right. The number keys, dumbass. Yeah, look, it doesn't... I mean, I have the stun baton, right? Did I not, like, equip it, or... quick load. View character menu, view journal. Okay, view character menu, inventory. Okay, stun baton. Ah, we need to equip it. That's what it was. We didn't have it equipped. Dummy. Okay, now we should be able to switch. Okay. Okay. Now, there we go. We didn't have it equipped. Dummy. All right, Z heals us. Nice. All right, sweet. All right, we're figuring stuff out. We're figuring stuff out. Got some crackers. We're figuring it out. Slowly but surely, we're figuring it out. Big cartridge, compact rounds. The matriarch was a genius. You are not. Personnel of Horizon Point, the new testing schedules are not meant to correct some failing in the design of the skip drives. Such a thing would be an impossibility due to the infallibility of the matriarch and her genius, the very genius that opened the galaxy to humankind. The fault obviously lies somewhere in the manufacturing process, no doubt, as a result of sloth or muddled thinking unbecoming subjects of the Protectorate. I do not care what you think you are seeing. Don't fall prey to the deception of your eyes. They are untrustworthy, unlike your superiors. Cigarette lighter. So, is there like a weight system? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we keep picking stuff up, I think at some point we're going to become overburdened, right? I would imagine. There usually is. Like, all of these games are loosely based on Dungeons and Dragons rules. So, you know, like, behind the scenes, everything is basically a roll of the dice. Yeah, like, behind the scenes, everything is a roll of the dice, and you have, like, encumbrance and all that stuff, so you got to keep an eye out for that stuff. Like, if we look at... I wonder if this will tell us. Health, XP to next level, gadget energy, toxicity, no. Inventory. Yeah, does it give us like a weight or anything? No. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is no... What is this? Okay, this is like crafting stuff. Collectibles. Oh, these are recipes. That's cool. All right. Quest items, transformer manual, mechanist. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't a weight limit. Maybe it's just an inventory limit. I think the first one had a weight limit, though, if I recall correctly. All right, 1. Access console for communication tower broadcast management, status emergency power supply active. All right, so our options are 1, remove backup power core. 2, unlock media port. Or oh, okay. So unlock media port, we can either 1 hack or use our trait innovative. So let's do that, because I think anytime that we use a trait, we get additional experience points for using the trait, and it levels up the trait. I think that's how it works. So let's try this. All right, media port. The media port slot is open, revealing access for a data cartridge. Inserting Earth Directorate propaganda here would be highly disruptive to any nearby Protectorate subjects. It's definitely the kind of thing the Chief of Special Operations likes to berate you about. And we wouldn't want that, would we? I mean, obviously, we're going to do this, right? Obviously.
What are you... Blasting Earth Directorate advertising isn't keeping a low profile. No, just reconvene with your team outside and get to the skip labs as soon as possible.
Hell yeah. Screw you, lady. You shouldn't have talked to us like that. How did I come in? Which way did I come in? What's this? Let's go in here and rob everything that isn't bolted down. Mag pick. Words of inspiration and purpose to be delivered weekly. Smile reassuringly, gesture grandly. Subjects, never forget that it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Our colony is the pinnacle of human perfection and achievement. Take a moment to appreciate your good fortune. You are not burdened with self-determination, nor inundated with an overabundance of choices, confusing the mind and diverting attention from the greater good. Whether it is the thoughts you are approved to think or the material goods that that allow you to prosper, everything bestowed upon you is the best, because you are the best. All right, this is ridiculous. All right. Sparkling water, don't mind if I do. Okay. Let's read all these, because you never know when we're going to get useful information. Wait. Messages. Okay, so we read all those. Be advised, all newly assigned personnel upon transfer to Horizon Point shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors a subject can enjoy, and like all great honors within our perfect protectorate society, they are equally superlative rewards. The contents of said package are as follows. Ascendant Numbing Agent number 7. A 3-pack of Matriarch's own Exalting Lung Sanitizer. A personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's personal secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. Please direct any questions or comments to Arbiter Jackson. This quarter's confiscations. Okay, I guess we got everything out of that. You always got to read this stuff, though, because you never know when there's, Oops. You never know when there's going to be useful information that you could use later. All right, let's GTFO. What is this? Just an empty room. How did we get up here? I don't remember. Oh, the stairs. Right. And we came in through here. Can we get out this way? No. There's no doors over here, right? No. No. We gotta go this way. Ooh, what's this? Provisions dispenser. Open vendor. Oh. Okay, this is a little vending machine where we can buy bullets and stuff. Okay, I think we're good for now. I don't think we need any of that stuff. Ooh, see? See? It's a good thing we checked. God forbid we missed the urinals. Somebody just left a soda hanging around in the bathroom. I'll take the pee-pee soda. Oh, Kerr. I'll take the pee-pee soda. Oh, what's this? Alright, not much back there, but still worth it. Totally worth it. Do I have to go, like, all the way back the way I came to get to these guys? I guess so. Look at this, though. Look at this. I love this, like, this mixture between like very futuristic looking sci-fi tech, but then power lines running all throughout the facility. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I really think this is a cool art style.
Drilling in progress. Observe this unit's dogged determination at its menial task, and reapply yourself to your duties.
See, bro, we pick up everything. Leave no junk behind. That's my motto. Can we break these windows? No. Is that even a window? I guess.
Mara, got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
Tell me, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Okay, how do I get to those guys is the question. This is the way they came. Like, am I missing something here? Or am I supposed to go back to the ship? Where am I going right now? Where am I going? I guess back to the ship. We'll just go back to the ship. That's got to be it, right? Because there's like nowhere else we can go. So it's got to be back this direction. Either that or I am a complete idiot and I am lost. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm lost. Yeah, there's the ship. What, how am I supposed to get to these guys? What am I missing here? You can run faster with the melee out. I mean, it feels faster, right? I don't know, maybe not. How do I get to these guys? What am I missing here? What the hell am I missing? Okay, I am missing something here. Because they're all the way over there. The quest journal shows information on your active and completed quests. J, view journal, space to continue. At the perimeter of the skip labs. What am I missing here? I am lost, bro. How am I supposed to get to these guys? Did I miss like a path or something that I was supposed to take? What is going on here? What the fuck? Where are we supposed to go, bro? Oh my god, it was a fucking button. I didn't see the elevator button. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Jesus. What a dummy.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Man, they give you a lot of ammo. A lot. What's this? Auto dock. Okay, those heal you.
Whoa. Hold on. What's he doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
The fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Oh no. Oh no. No, bro lost his arm.
Everything was fine, and then... Law, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Some candy. I can pickpocket, dude. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, bro, you need to get back to the ship,
You ain't
homie.
suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean, Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Abara in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location.
Got a rifle.
Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Also, that little message that says this will be remembered under certain dialogue choices is ominous AF, bro. Straight up. Very ominous. Okay, wait. Let's equip the rifle. Oh, I can only have 2 equipped at a time now, so let's put this one here. Yeah, baby. Okay, we don't need to kill the scientists. Rifle is pretty sweet. I am certainly going to get ambushed. Right? I mean, there's no way I'm...
You there! Come over here at once!
Hey, buddy.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! What was that broadcast? Seditious madness. I fear I've become a traitor simply by hearing it. And then the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility.
Figures.
Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your...
I need to just stop going with... I need to stop trying to go with, like, the deceptive dialogue, because it never works.
Never. I'll not compound my guilt by helping you further. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable.
We're going to try and recruit this guy.
My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
Oh, come on. We got to recruit this guy.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for
Come on, bro.
No, you're wrong. They know. They always know. And this that you're suggesting, it borders on treason. I am nothing if not a loyal subject.
Come on, bro. Well, we're running out of options here.
Dare to threaten me? Let us just see how you fare. against the entirety of this sector's automechs.
Sweet. Nice. I feel like there was no good way out of that. What do you got to say now, buddy, huh? Come on, bro. Join my team. Come explore the galaxy. It'll be fun. That guy's hopeless. I mean, you can't say we didn't try. We tried. Tried to give him an opportunity. He didn't want it. You know what, buddy? Can I shoot through this thing? No. God. You're lucky, friend. You're real lucky. What's this? Oh, I guess that's where the robots were.
What is wrong with you? Maybe if you hadn't wasted time announcing to the whole station that the Earth Directorate was here, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion.
Oh, shut up, DeVries. This chick, man, she is insufferable, bro. This chick is insufferable. All right, so what did she just tell me to do? I completely spaced out as soon as she started talking. She is the actual worst. What's this? Oh no, it doesn't work. Always read this stuff because you never know when there's going to be something useful like a pass key or, you know, whatever. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. All right, crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make... Okay. So I guess they're telling us... They're telling us to sneak. I take it. What's in here? Okay, I have mag picks. Mag picks 4 out of 1. How do I... Mike. Why is there so much stuff in the bathrooms? Remind me next time that I get hurt, I have food that I can eat instead of using my health inhaler. Should only use that in like emergency situations. Right, fair enough.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
I headshot this fool from here. Missed all those. Yeah, these dudes are dumb as hell. Where is he? Where'd you go? Oh. The panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. Okay. Something that I don't have the requisite skills to do anything with, I guess. Mm-hmm. What's with all the cigarette lighters? I guess they're just crafting materials. Also, where did that other body go? There it is. Is that the only two that I killed? No, there was a third one. I guess I looted all of them. Okay.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping
Yeah, well,
alive. Don't worry
DeVries sucks.
DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Nobody likes DeVries. Nobody likes DeVries. She sucks. I keep forgetting I have grenades too, by the way. I don't... Ah! Tried to use my grenades. Oh, you can only use those once, I guess. I thought I had more food and drink. Okay, I don't understand how to use those.
Come upon me unawares, you will end in kind.
And these dudes are hard to see. It is like really hard to see these guys. Where are you? Oh. Okay. I keep turning the sprint off and on. Like, for some reason, I can't get used to the sprint button. What's up, Doc? Welcome, brother. Just playing some Outer Worlds 2. Thought I would branch out and try something different today.
Boy, damn it! Can't you
How's
get
work,
anything
Doc?
right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation.
This woman is awful. I cannot stand this woman.
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand.
God, I hope we get to kill her.
This abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either. I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice.
I am so happy that we
But
get
the
to kill
plan
this
cares
woman.
not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
All right, Doc. See you when you get back.
Are you finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Tell me that I don't get to kill her. This is infuriating. I better get to shoot her. Unbelievable. Holy shapoopy, bro. Holy shapoopy.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Wonder how long I was hibernating for. Are we gonna find out that I've been hibernating for like 100 years or something? That would be cool. Very cool opening sequence.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years.
10 years.
No one usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
Come on, bro. What?
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
I guess we could respec now if we wanted. Do we want to respec? I don't think so.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Oh my God, she's still alive. You gotta be kidding me.
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Skill and perk points available. Hmm. Should we start training any new skills? Yeah. We need some points in speech. Every 2 level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. Wait, what? Okay. Welcome back, Doc. Okay, so perk points available. We have Bullet Shield. You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Trophy Hunter. You gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance is increased against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Okay. Commando. Your speech skill also scales damage. Dang. Ninja seems pretty good. While sprinting or sliding, incoming attacks against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided, increasing your evasion. This is increased further when in lighter medium armor. Trophy Hunter also seems good. And Space Ranger, your speech skill also scales damage. That seems good too. We'll go with Ninja. F it. Why not? Okay, Doc. I'll check it out. All right, cool. All right, let me see what you sent me, Doc. Holy shit, man. Oh, Doc. Damn, Doc. I don't know what to say, man. I have been there, brother. That is... Still, man, it's always difficult, bro. It is. That's true. It's never easy to deal with something like that, though. You know what I mean? Are you home now? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Definitely sucks though, man, because it's like now suddenly, yeah, absolutely. That's the best thing to have, you know, in your corner. All right. Here, I'll jump in and play some Battlefield with you for the last little bit of my stream. Everything should be saved, right? Save game. Okay. New save. Okay. Saved. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man. Okay. All right, that sounds good, brother. So, do you have any ideas what you kind of want to do? What you're going to do moving forward? I guess figure something out, right? It's pretty much the only option. That sounds good, brother. Oh, we have a workbench. What's the workbench do? New crafting recipe available. At the workbench, the crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen at the workbench to destroy items and turn them into their base crafting materials. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's a legit strategy though, Doc. You know what I mean? Like, legit, bro. Legit. All right, so these are all my recipes. I guess I don't... Oh, okay. These are the recipes, and then the little number shows you how many materials you have. Ah, okay. Okay, and then what did it say about breaking stuff down? Is there was a different menu to break? Oh, okay. So we have crafting, mods, weapon and armor mods, Okay. Okay. Then we have breakdown. All right, and this is where we can break stuff down to turn it into... Okay. All right, sweet. So break that down. What's this? Hold E. Break down all junk. Okay. Pow! There we go. There we go. All right, sweet. No modifications available. All right, so wait, do I have to craft mods, weapon mods? No crafting recipes available. Okay. All right, cool. All right, well, we get the gist of that for now anyway. We get the gist of it. We'll figure it out. I told you, by the way, when we first walked into this room, what did I say? I said this is going to turn into like the crafting workbench room. Did I not say that? And lo and behold, that is exactly what happened. I'm just saying, I am a bit of a genius. Ooh, can we craft a lockpick? And then open that thing? We don't have... Diggity dang, we don't have the recipe for the lockpick. Also, side note, it is freaking cold in here. I think I'm gonna have to have somebody come take a look at the heating and air conditioning unit in here because it's not working correctly. It is 100% not working correctly. Which sucks. Because it's freezing in here. It's cold in here. It's cold up in this John, brah. Cold up in this John. Oops. All right. Oops. I know, babe. I know. Every time I change rooms, the AC needs to be fixed. I don't know what the problem is with these units we installed, man. But it's definitely not working because it's cold in here. I'm tempted to turn on the little space heater, but I won't.
Get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
I know, they were fine when you were here, but you weren't here in the winter. You were here in the summer. Oh, wait, you were here in the winter, and you had a space heater. So it wasn't working then either. But it's cold in here. It's definitely cold in here. DeVries was a traitor.
Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val subscribed our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Yeah, my wife's in here, Doc. You can finally talk to her.
You always did favor a swift comeuppance. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Oh my gosh, my skin is so dry. Every year, as soon as the winter starts to come in, man, it's just like sucks all of the moisture out of my skin. Don't engage, dear. You'll only encourage him.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended.
And she will cuss you out, Doc. Remember, she's pregnant.
Explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries'
She's cussed me out plenty recently.
So we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting her Protectorate communications hub.
All right, let's go to Paradise Island. All right, I guess this is where we're going.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
All right, buddy. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it, broski. Oh, let's check my cabin. Oh, got a crumpled list. To do, repair leaky pipe in Eric's room. Order Val to run a self-diagnostic. Cook dinner. This bullet point has been violently crossed out. Store all intoxicants in the safe. Hide the safe key with Val. Okay. How do I use... How do I use the mag pick? I have mag picks. Like, how do I use this? How do I scroll through this list and use the mag pick? Why are the controls in this game not obvious? Like, I'm having a really hard time. Walk forward, strafe right, turn left, jump, sprint, crouch, sneak. Okay. Donut, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. So, why can't I cannot figure out any of the flipping controls in this game. Toggle gadget action. Equipment radio. Toggle flashlight, quick save. Yeah, like aim, block, attack, quick melee. View ledger, view character, view companion, view map, pause. Yeah, like I don't get it. So like why can't I use the mag pick? Like I can't scroll down to select that option. That's weird. All right, we'll look at that later. Where's Val? Let's get the key from Val, I guess, since apparently I can't use that other option. I don't really know why. Oh, this was locked last time we were in here, I think, right? We couldn't get back here? Hey, look, it's the game table from Star Wars. Empty. Yeah, there are a lot of rooms back here. Holy smokes. Oh, this is what we're gonna fill all these rooms with companions. Yeah, that's what these are all for. This is where all the companions will live. Whoa. Engine room. Okay, where's Val? Val, give me the key to this safe, please. Where are you? This is how we get to the engine room down here. Where is Val? With my key. What happened to Val? Alright, whatevs. Let's get out of here. There you are.
That lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation.
I didn't say I didn't like them.
Are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Why do you keep saying that I didn't like the curtains? I love the curtains. And, side note, okay, I think we can both admit that they look better here anyway, right? Like, and I'm pretty sure I don't remember ever saying that I didn't like the curtains. I love the curtains. Well, I like them now. That's all that matters.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This
I
unit
love
has an
Velvet.
advanced
What are you
decryption
talking
key
about?
that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
I love Velvet. I seriously do not remember saying that I didn't like the curtains. I think that you are mistaken.
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents.
I do not remember not liking the curtains, by the way, Doc.
Upgrades are recommended to improve.
I think she may be misremembering.
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony.
That's a smart move, Doc, honestly. I would too.
Be stored here for your convenience.
That's the side that you want to be on for sure. Okay. Open. Okay, wait a minute. So, what about this safe in here? Did I get the key for this? No. And why can't I use the mag? I don't understand why I can't use the mag pick. Do you have the? No. I guess I'm not going to get the key for that. So we'll just put that aside for now. Let's take this. Okay. Alright, and so I need another key so that I can get the mod kit for Val.
Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Alright, sweet. So we got dematerializer. Alright. I'm still not entirely sure. Oh, and X swaps those. Okay, X swaps those. Okay. What? And I guess I can't pull my gun out in the ship. Okay. I think I got that figured out. I still don't know why. Hold E. Companions. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Okay. Well, we only have 2, so yeah. Okay. I still don't know why I can't scroll through the different options for certain things. Ugh. I don't see how that's possible, babe, because I am very impressed with them now. I mean, just look at them. They're fantastic. That was just the universe's way of working things out, dear. All right, so... Wow, look at this. Look at this.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
That's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up DeVries' trail.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Okay, let's see what's in here first. What's this? Important announcements. Okay, I'm not reading through all this stuff. You just have to scroll through them in case there's anything important in there. That's all. Oh my goodness. All right. So, I guess we're going this way. Let's go investigate some stuff. Oh, look, you can swim. No, you can't. You can't swim. You can't swim, FYI. Do not go in the water. It kills you instantly. That was slightly whack. Okay, do not go in the water.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Ooh, pick up triple barrel shotgun. Yes, please. Nice. Okay, don't go in the water. Companion abilities. Okay, each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companion abilities naturally charge over time while in combat, but can be charged faster via skills, perks, or equipment. Okay, companion ability 1 is C, and companion ability 2 is V.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Okay, so C, V, okay. So what, how do I see which abilities each companion has? Okay, companions. Ability. Okay, so he taunts. And Val... fires a volley of syringes with healing drugs at you, applying a strong heal over time effect. Alright, sweet. That sounds great. Alright, so that one is V, which I'm pretty sure I have bound somewhere. V, yes, okay. Okay. Ugh. Man, I'm tired. Super tired.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a Yeseng protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
What should I go with here? I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. Are we friends with the Earth Directorate? I have not had very much luck with lying so far. Yeah, let's just go with the straightforward approach.
Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. As I've never heard of her. Can't say I
Straightforward
can.
approach.
Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Minister Milver Street. All right.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
I guess they don't mind me pointing a gun at them, so, I mean, that's cool. Do you just keep the gun out at all times? Can you put the gun away, or?
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer in their cells.
Is there a way to put the gun away? Oh my goodness, man, I am tired. Holy smokes. I don't see any button to put the gun away. I guess you just keep it out all the time. Well, they don't seem to mind me pointing it at them, so I guess that's not a problem.
Just got mine stamped and signed. Officially on the payroll for another 78 days, including today.
So ask Minister Milverstreet about DeVries. Okay.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something.
Deploying reassurance.
Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it? I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What's this about a fob?
Can't imagine they'd turn down help from anyone who knows how to handle themselves and is a friend of Auntie's. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
No. I am not a doctor.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right? Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
Oh, man. All right. I think we got to save. And, oh my goodness, I am tired, man. Holy crapola, dude. I am super tired. Definitely not feeling like my chatty self today. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for me. I got to jump off, same as always. It's 2 o'clock. Got to go make something to eat and, you know, then go pick the kid up from school, do family stuff, all that good stuff. So if you stop by, thank you for stopping by. You know, I appreciate you as always. I love you for it. Doc, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Sorry to hear that you're not having a great day, but yeah, I hope it gets better, man. Enjoy some Battlefield. I'll talk to you later. My dear, I will be in the house in just a minute or two. And for everybody else, I will see you next time. It's Thursday, so no stream scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know, maybe if I can find some time this weekend, maybe I can jump on and stream. If not, I will see you Monday. Same time, 10:30, 11 a.m. Monday morning. And yeah, we'll see you then. Anyway, like I said, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I love you for it. And I'll see you next time. Peace in the streets, all that good stuff. Bye.